What would you define as naval oceanography?
Naval oceanography is the study of the physical properties of the ocean, the dynamics, the depth, the temperature, the currents, the waves, and of the atmosphere, understanding how the dynamics are changing and how the ocean properties are changing, and the forecasting that into the future to better affect naval operations.
What makes it such a vital part of naval operations?
Well, the Navy operates 24/7 in the ocean, on the ocean, and above the ocean worldwide. And it's vitally important that just for safe operations that we understand what the changes are going to be and how it'll affect the operations to make sure the sailors and officers are safe. But it's also important to understand the impacts on operations as well.
Can you give an overview of how technology advanced during your time in the Navy?
Well, technology advanced quite a bit in my time. When I first started off, we were taking observations of wave heights, just as an example, from a large area, and there would be only a few wave heights, and we would have to take our hand with a grease pencil and analyze where that wave heights were to be able to provide to the ships on a high frequency fax. So it was all hand analyzed. Now that data comes in, there's a lot more data that comes in, and it comes into supercomputers. Those supercomputers can understand the ocean depth, so the water column and its changes as well as the surface, and we can have more time now to focus on the impacts to sensors and to systems rather than trying to draw analysis of the wave heights and the ocean properties and then providing it that way. So now supercomputers do that for us, which is really a huge advantage.
What was one of your most memorable naval operations?
Well, that would have to be a naval oceanography operation we did in the South China Sea that I was in charge of. It included for the first time using a surface ship as well as an underwater unmanned vehicle that went down to about 600 meters in depth. So the surface ship could collect the bathymetry information, so the water depth and understanding how the bottom changed at the same time that an unmanned system could do the same thing. And we were able to add about 30 to 40% more efficient operations and collect more data at the same time rather than just the single operations. We also included an unmanned surface ship as well. So it was really a great operation that we collected data that is going to better allow submerged submarine transits in the South China Sea.
Finally, what would you say is the direction naval oceanographic technology is heading towards?
My understanding of the current technology is they're really focusing on unmanned systems and more unmanned systems out around the world, launched from ships or aircraft to collect data and keep sailors focused on the things that they need to be focused on in the submarine, where sensors can go out and sort of scour the ocean depths and collect the data it needs. The second thing, that supercomputers and the power of supercomputing to be able to forecast the weather and forecast the ocean 3 to 5 days out and more has dramatically increased. And one of the largest supercomputers the country has is at the Stennis Space Center, doing just that, physical oceanographic parameters and forecasting as well as meteorology.
Thank you.
You're welcome.